Good Friday morning there, Coastal Bend, taking a live look out at our Snoopy Skycam thanks to Matthews CCAC. 6:27 a.m., 62 degrees here in downtown Corpus Christi, closer to 70 over there by Snoopy's, and you can see the causeway in view. Just a few cars starting to hit the roadway as we're getting closer to the 6:30 a.m. time frame, and not too bad as we're starting off our Friday morning. Just a little warm out there, and that's what we were like yesterday as well. We only got to 61 degrees for that morning low yesterday, about 4 degrees above average. Daytime highs near that 10 degrees above average mark. Either way, short of those records. 93 degrees back in 1951. Also 36, the cold record back there in 1986. And of course, rainfall, we definitely need quite a bit of it. We've just passed the 12.5-inch mark of a rainfall deficit for 2025 so far, and we're going to be coming up on that 13 inches if we don't start to see some more rain working into the area. Over the past 10 hours, a decent cool down on our hands. 73 there by 10 p.m., 65 by 3 a.m. Since that, we've gotten down to about 62 degrees or so here in downtown Corpus Christi. We'll see if we can try to shave off another degree or two here over the next 15 minutes or so, but with the sun starting to come up, we'll see if it's not too likely or if it'll happen. As we look at those current temperatures, as we're seeing a little bit warmer normally there at Port Aransas at 75 degrees, 62 for Mathis, as well as Beeville and Cotulla this morning. And as we look over at Hebbronville, coming in also at that 62 degree mark, the cool spot going to be 61 from San Diego through Kingsville, and with dew points also up there in the 60s, even a couple upper 50s and even the mid 60s along the coast. With them so close to that temperatures, that's exactly the right recipe for some patchy fog to develop across the coastal bend, and that's what we're seeing there in Beeville, Hebbronville, Alice areas where they're getting about reduced visibilities down to that half mile or so. So you want to give yourself a couple extra minutes. Keep the headlights on as you head out the door because you might just run into some of that patchy fog as you're starting off your morning commute. As we're looking at your dog walking forecast today, we've got Moose on the board here, ready to go on his walk, of course, and just waiting for it and looking like a great day for it. Just want to have the water on standby as well. Looking at those temperatures, 80 degrees by 10 a.m., 83 there by noon, with those winds turning out of the southeast, 5 to 10 miles an hour, more like 10 to 20 as we're going into the afternoon hours, similar to what we saw yesterday with plenty of sunshine on the way. And you can see that on our wind gust forecast, peak gusts about 3 to 5 p.m., that 25 mile an hour mark. Could even try to push up into the upper 20s at times, so a little breezy, but nothing that we're not used to, still short of the 30 to 35 miles an hour we saw a couple weeks ago. Feels like temperatures going to get into those upper 80s at times from about 2 to 3 p.m. before we start that nightly cool down. So like I said, for Moose's walk, maybe just going to be a little warm this afternoon as well. And through most of the next 10 days, going to remain above average until we get to about that 21st through 23rd time frame, where model guidance wants to put us back below average and hopefully putting some more rain back into the area as well. Because as you can see on the current Doppler radar out there, very quiet conditions for us across the coastal bend right now as we're going into the future tracker. That's going to remain the case as well into the weekend. So if you're going to be heading out to the Jewish Food Festival, it's going to be great weather for it, maybe just a little warm on board. 90 degrees there by Monday is what I've got on my forecast, with those rain chances returning by the time we're heading into the middle of next week, with overnight lows going into the 70s as well.